40, 44, 48, 52. Yeehaw!
Our Tiger Talent this month is the one and only Mrs. Williamson. She has been rocking it for 15 years in the Sherrard District.
I was like, come on, Casey. Like, choose Allyson.
Never heard of her.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited she's getting this award. It's about time. She's probably one of the hardest working people I know.
I rely on her. I mean, I know I can go to her for anything.
She makes me mad. She does. Let me tell you why. Because Allyson is like this perfect being. Organized, who is detailed, who is a mentor, who's a leader. Every time you talk to her, she's like this, just this person who you want to attach yourself to, and a person that makes you feel safe.
First one here, and the last one to leave. I swear if I didn't know she had a house in New Windsor, I think she probably lived here part-time. There was a student one time that was really distraught because they lost the back to their earring, and I remember being like, okay, so will you put it in a bag, and that's that. But she took the time to cut an eraser and put it on the back so that the student didn't have to worry about the fact that they lost their earring back all day long. And that's just one of those things, those small things that she does to help kids and make them feel like they're seen and that everything is important regardless of how small it may seem to us.
My first year, I was a brand new teacher. I hadn't taught anywhere, so it was definitely overwhelming coming into the district, not knowing anything. And she would sit down with me for our mentor meetings to show me, like, what does the district do? How do we set up our lesson plans? How do we use the curriculum? I felt like she really helped me to become a better teacher, to know how to do different things, especially interact with families, how to challenge students, how to help those students that were maybe struggling more.
Oh, I did find one thing wrong. If there was a sliver of something wrong, it's just because she's a Cubs fan.
We started talking about Ron Santo, one of the famous coaches for the Cubs, but I think the player that really suits Mrs. Williamson is Ryne Sandberg. He set that gold glove standard for the Cubs. He showed up every single day. He gave it his all every day and just he made the impossible seem possible. And that's what Mrs. Williamson does for us. Every single day, every single year. She shows up and she's just adds that little bit of extra, that little bit of touch. Ryne Sandberg used to say that the plus sign just meant that little bit. And Mrs. Williamson, she's most certainly a plus teacher. I would say more that Mrs. Williamson is a, let's see here, a plus.
I had Mrs. Williamson in 3rd grade, and she was very kind and amazing and loving and all of the above.
She was nice. She never yelled at people. She's really good.
And so patient. I loved having her. She was kind. She helped me a lot when I needed it. She was respectful, and she was always in a good mood.
She's a wonderful teacher. She helped me so much when I was struggling. How funny she was and how clean her classroom was and all the students in it.
She was my mom's best friend when she was teaching at Sherrard Elementary because my mom was her partner and 3rd grade teacher. My mom was the other one. I made a book and she made these, I want to say book holders, and kids could put their own books in there. And she would also build relationships with kids, and she would have a handshake with the students after every day before we left.
I've had her as a colleague. I've had her as a parent. And I've worked with her just like as her teaching partner. And she just always is open to suggestions. She will listen to everybody's opinions, which is kind of a strength of hers, is to always hear everybody out. And she doesn't ever really make you feel like your idea is not good enough, or she just listens and she just loves what she does, and that's apparent in everything that she does.
No, let me tell you a story. Okay. I went to a tech conference. I go to a tech conference every year. And a few years ago, I asked Allyson to join me. So she joined me on the tech conference. And I told the other colleague I was working with, Mrs. Minch, who goes with me each year, that, okay, we have Allyson with us. She's going to take a lot out of this conference and use it in her classroom, but I want to find out what's wrong with her. Because there has to be something wrong, right? I'm going to dig in. I'm going to find out what's going on. Guess what? Nothing. She's just as genuine and authentic as you can imagine.
there's a group of us that like to play pickleball, and it's really funny because she would never like tell me I'm having a bad day, but if she's having a bad day, it's so funny to see her get frustrated because it just makes her laugh, because that's just not a sign of Allyson that I ever see.
Well, this is the year and the Cubs are in.
When she did like this book raffle and I won it, and she wrote a note inside of my book, and I liked it a lot. I think I'll keep that book forever.
She used to make jokes when people were sad.
They passed like the multiplication like level, then they got to put a star on the board, and it was really cool.
Each year, she takes on so many different things here at Sherrard Grade and throughout our district, whether that's helping out with our standardized testing, IR, and MAPS, joining with our committees, being a part of our PTO, our BLT committee, PBIS, and anything else that Mrs. Williamson can get involved in. She has that initiative.
Well, it's just a community that she builds from day one. She will like work with students one-on-one, or she'll change the course of a lesson, she'll change her groups around. Like, she's always doing things to improve her methods, but she also builds a lot of connections.
We always tie-dyed t-shirts. That was like kind of a fun end of the year third grade thing. They still do that. And every year she'd get the buckets and she'd have them all set up, and she'd help the kids, and even the kids who would be like super sloppy or it'd be really messy, she would always just stay calm and just be like, oh, this is fine, this looks great, even when you know it wasn't going to turn out well at all.
I only put 2 colors, and it was like, and she was like, are you okay with this? And I was like, yeah, it looks fine. And then I came back and it looks terrible, but I didn't care, and she was still like, that's great, but really she was like, seriously, like, come on.
We're together all the time, and she just kind of got me in a way that I guess other people didn't.
I used to get letters when I was at Maddenville. She would wish me luck on my next school year and my work, and she would tell me that she was always there. She makes me feel like a second mom.
I miss like the excitement of her and like how happy she gets when someone does good.
She's just, this building probably would fall apart without her easily.
Her teaching was like amazing, and she was really awesome.
Allyson, you're an amazing teacher and an amazing human. I'm so happy that you got this, and so excited for you. Congratulations.
Mrs. Williamson, I loved having you as a teacher.
You're the best teacher that I ever had.
Allyson, thank you for being the genuine and authentic person that you are. So grateful that we crossed paths, and thank you for helping me over the years. I think you've helped me more than I've helped you.
I miss you, and I wish I was still in your class again.
And thank you for being an amazing mentor my first year. Thank you for becoming a friend. Thank you for always being a welcoming face in our building. You have an open door policy, and our staff greatly appreciates you. You mean so much to families and to students in this building.
I miss you, and I wish I still had you. You were the best teacher I've ever could have had.
Mrs. Williamson, you were the best teacher I've ever had.
Allyson, you are the greatest teacher I've ever known, and I think that you are so deserving of this award, and every kid that you've ever taught is so lucky to have you, and every kid that you will teach in your future is even luckier.
You are one of the greatest teachers I've ever had, and you're the only teacher that's encouraged me to go to school and made me want to feel welcome at school. And also, go Cubs, okay?
We are extremely fortunate to have both a Santo and a Sandberg here in our very own Mrs. Williamson. So thank you, Mrs. Williamson, for everything that you do for us, have done for us, and will continue to do for us. We are incredibly fortunate to have you as a part of our team, and looking forward to many, many more seasons with you out there.
We love you, Mr. Williamson! Baseball time is here.
This award got it right, even if her baseball team usually doesn't.